I'm David, Scarbrough.
Abby.
Amy.
Tony.
Tony, because I told you I was going to forget. What kind of car did you guys buy? Did you guys buy one car or two?
We bought
Two.
two.
Same time?
No.
Originally, my wife was and the kids were involved in an accident in 2007. The car was totaled. Luckily, they were fine. After that, we had to get something pretty quick. So we came up here, had a great experience. I don't think the dealership was here too long. And we read a lot of good things about the Toyota Camry. So that's what we decided to do.
And the people in front of us, they got hurt.
So, did you have time to research the car, or you just looked at it quick?
Very little. We did the reviews. We looked at the reviews. We knew Toyota Camry, the history behind the Camry. I think this was the first year model for this style, so it was the new style. So we just decided, we compared it against the Honda Accord, and the value that we were going to get for the money, Toyota Camry was the way to go.
And the convenience was better too.
Okay. So, that was because you needed a car, then you bought another one. How long ago was that?
We bought this one 2 months ago. It's a Toyota 6 Toyota Tundra. Decided to come back here because of the convenience. We did look online. Tony found the truck. We come up here and test drove it, and pretty easy experience.
Okay. So, let's start with the Camry. You said more value for the money. What are the features that really sold you on it being better value than, I think you said, the Accord?
We didn't test drive the Accord. We have owned an Accord in the past. We knew what we would get with an Accord. We'd never had a Camry before. But the same features as the Accord, but several $1,000s less. And being right here in Noonan, we could come here, have it serviced. We know the history behind the dealership, so real convenient.
So, you found the truck
Yes.
online, or?
Actually, just because I've known everybody so long up here, I just kind of came up here and started looking around. He was trying to drag me to all parts of the Atlanta, going somewhere. I'm like, let's just go here. So we came up here, and there was a few different choices. He was set on the Tacoma at first, and I actually drove the Tundra, and I was like, he's gonna like the Tundra way better. So I took one home overnight, and we came back the next day and bought a different one. So
So you took it home overnight. How do you feel about that? I mean, is that a normal, I wouldn't expect a dealer to say, yeah, take it home overnight.
I
No.
would say most dealerships wouldn't do that. Walt's very friendly. His staff here is real friendly. They know who we are. We come in quite a bit, having Tony's car serviced, having the Camry serviced. And they felt comfortable and at ease with letting us take it, because the last thing you want to do is spend that much money on a vehicle and not like it. That way we kept it overnight. We took the girls off in it. So it gave us a feel of what we were really getting.
So what's your favorite features on the Tundra?
On the Tundra, it would be the sliding rear window that comes all the way down.
the sunroof.
And it has a sunroof. So.
And the sunroof.
So that the girls love it. Last night, matter of fact, it was pretty nice out. We put all the windows down and the sunroof and the back glass down. So that's probably our favorite feature of the truck.
Feels like a convertible.
We started.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started. So obviously you came here because you know the people. Tell me, when you came the first time, you said the dealership was new. Can you like walk me through what that experience was like? I mean, it was a new dealership, so you might have been a little apprehensive.
I mean, when I came in, they welcomed me. I mean, I felt homey. You know, usually I walk in and I feel uncomfortable because I'm like, okay, don't pressure me. I don't want to, you know, I knew I had to buy something quick, but, you know, I kind of didn't want to tell them all that right away, you know, but they kind of just made me feel at home. They kind of walked me through, you know, several different cars, showed me a bunch of different ones. And like I said, we really only had like 2 or 3 days, so it was really, had to be quick. And I picked the one that I wanted, you know.
Do you remember who your salesperson was?
Gerard.
And who was your salesperson at the time?
Chauncey.
It was Chauncey.
Okay, so you guys, the other people didn't know anything about this alternative. Tell me, you know Walt now. you've obviously known Walt for a while. Maybe you see him on TV sometimes. What does that mean to you? Like, do you really think of it as that the alternative is Walt, or just talk about how that is a part of this place?
Well, over the years, we've bought several vehicles over the years. We've been to a lot of different dealerships. This was different. The alternative is different. Like Tony said, it makes you feel at home. It's a different experience like you've never had before at a dealership.
Okay. So, service. When you bring your car in, what's that like?
The times that I've brought it in, I mean, most time they offer me a car to take with me because I usually have kid things to do and I can't really be without a car, and sometimes my car's here a little longer. They've always offered me a car, so I've always had a car. I left, with a car and did what I need to do, and they said come back later in the afternoon, pick it up. So it's been very, very simple, very easy.
Now, do they usually do the Altesco test? Do you know about that?
I'm not sure what that is.
It's they got these two skids that pull the car on.
Check your alignment. Yes, every time I go in, they do that.
What do you think about do you think that's something that's unique to them, because it actually is, or is it kind of like they're gonna go do that and I'll just whatever they tell me when they're done?
I don't really know enough about it really to know.
How about you?
I don't know anything about,
He hasn't done service
Yeah, I
yet
haven't
here
done
yet.
the service yet because it's only 2 months old.
Yeah, you're the only ones I can ask, because everybody's cars have only had them for like a month.
Right.
So they haven't gotten an oil change yet,
Well,
I mean,
with the Camry, when we do bring it up here, it's the full service, the oil change, they've rotated the tires. I was a little uncertain on what that question was, and I apologize for that, because that's something
that's okay. I mean, that's why I asked it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Hadn't
pull my
heard of
car
that.
in, I pull it up on the thing, I see them write down a bunch of stuff. They say, you can see on it, so left, right. I mean, I know it says that up there, and it looks like everything's normal.
Right.
And then they pull it off and they take it back, to get service. So.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty neat deal, because most of the time to get an alignment check, they have to put your car up on a rack, and they have to put these things on all four of the wheels, and then they have to plug it into a computer.
Right.
This takes this thing you just drive
Yep.
on, and it tells you. It's done.
I didn't know that was any different than no other places did that. I didn't realize.
Yeah, they're actually the only one in, I think, is it Atlanta or in Georgia? Georgia. Georgia, the only place.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So, see, you learned.
I learned something new. Yep,
Yep.
I sure did.
So, have you guys dealt with Walt directly?
Yes.
Yes. So, and I guess that's why I asked about the alternative is, having dealt with Walt, you've gotten to know his personality a little bit. Talk about what you think Walt's personality, how is that a part of this place?
Well, coming into the dealership and the owner is here, he comes out to greet you, he talks to you, he knows who you are. You don't get that anywhere else, at a car dealer or any other business for that matter. So to come here and he recognizes you and you're a valued customer, we really appreciate that.
Well, and you were saying before, when you come as a family, it's easy to come just the two of you, but when you come as a family, why does it stand out more as a family, having to deal with kids?
Well, it does, because this, usually car dealers aren't kid-friendly or a kid environment that you want to spend 15 minutes, much less an hour at. So to have a little playroom that they have back there with a TV and books and toys and games.
What do you guys think about it?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
What do you like when you hear that you guys have to go to Toyota of Noonan for, to get an oil change or something? Do you ever get excited to have to go to Toyota of Noonan?
Well, yeah. There's a TV back there. We can go watch TV and stuff. It's fun.
What do you like about it, Abby?
What
chocolate.
What else do they have?
What do they have here that you can get?
Hot chocolate.
You get to make your own hot chocolate?
So I guess you guys have already said a lot of really great things, and it's awesome to me to hear somebody talk about a car dealership that way, because I deal with a lot of car dealerships, and it's not always the case, as you kind of pointed out. But if you had a friend in the area that was kind of not sure, maybe I want to buy a Toyota, but I'm not really sure, what would you tell them about why they should come here?
I would totally recommend somebody to come here. I actually have recommended, there's a few people that may be coming in here pretty soon because of the atmosphere. I mean, the atmosphere is, I mean, it says it all. Walk in, you feel comfortable. I mean, to me, that has everything to do with it. When you walk in and you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, it's not right to me.
And we had friends to buy a truck here probably the first week they were open. And they told us, you know, you definitely need to go check this place out because they're a Class Act facility. So, you know, we want to pass on that information as well.